So here we are at Mom and Dad's garage with the John Deere 40C in its current state of repair, rebuild. Give you a quick walk around. Not a lot of space in here, but it's not bad. Final drives are off, our side panels are off, which you may or may not have seen pictures only at this point of the condition they were in, as well as other parts and aspects of it. Anyways, there's a lot of work that needs to be done yet. See if I can go around this side. Kind of give you a full view all the way around. Well, here's the, there'll be some pictures of the carburetor that I rebuilt. That's it there. And still looking really good. There's a rubber fuel hose on there, which I'm not crazy about, but it works for now. The engine, we have completely rebuilt the engine. If I can remember all the details, crank was built up, machined back, because one of the connecting rods had, the bearings had gone on it. Anyways, it was quite a mess. So yeah, so the crank rebuilt. One of the cylinders was badly damaged. So we had, let me think, this is going back a few years that we've had this all done. One of the cylinders was badly damaged. I believe we had it bored out and they either made a sleeve or got a sleeve. Anyways, one cylinder has been bored out and had a sleeve put in it. The other one was just bored, I believe. Might have been honed. New pistons, rings, the whole bottom end was completely rebuilt. All the parts anyways. I put it all back together. And kind of a silly decision at the time, for I don't know why, we did not rebuild the head, and we obviously didn't have much luck with it running. There was no compression, zero. Long story short, anyways, after some time took the head off, had it salvaged is how they described it to us. They saved it. It was in pretty bad shape. Anyways, head is now rebuilt. The entire engine has been rebuilt. I have new points in condenser. I have not put in yet. There's, we've done a lot. There is much more to do. And you can see in there actually a little bit. Okay, so side panels, they were in bad shape. We have some replacements right here. These brackets were all broke, as you may or may not see in some pictures that I'll have posted. Anyways, these are not broken. These are all in pretty good shape. We'll just have to clean them up, get them mounted on. That's the side panels. Here's one of our rollers. We got parts everywhere. There's the rest of the rollers. One of the final drive housings we are replacing to replace this one. This one probably would have been okay. My dad and I were just not really comfortable with it in this kind of state. We believe that possibly somebody put the clutch pack in there with the bolts in backwards, and maybe that's what's caused that damage. I don't know. Like I said, it's probably fine, but I don't know if I can turn this around. Oh, that's right. There was this damage or repair for whatever reason. We don't know prior to us owning it. So we got a new housing, replacement housing. We got to change this all over. Lots of work to be done. Anyways, that being said, I'll give you a shot here of my dad, the owner of the crawler. So here's another basket full of parts, quill and bearing, old bearings, parts. These are parts that I've had made. These are clamps for the track frames, which you'll see more of. Anyways, there's a collection of parts. Part of the trick is going to be remembering where all these parts go and finding them all. So we have parts for this crawler. There's one of the crossbars. Here's some of the clamps and stuff. There's an example of one of the clamps for the track frames. Everything was just welded on. There's some more. Bolts were just welded in. They were welded to the bar. Anyways, that's some parts there. The other final drive, a couple of the pinion gears. Pinion gears. Some new hardware. The clutch, a couple of clutch assemblies. Some more parts. Drive sprockets, muffler. Some more parts for the final drive. We got brackets and stuff for the blade, and as you can see there, welding attempts. It's welding in well. There's a lot of patchwork and repair that you can see has been done. What else we got? We got some parts down here for the front idler. Some of the old brackets. These are the ones that were broken and welded. Let's see, what else? Parts for the front sprocket, idler wheel. These we had some new bushings made up because they were loose and wore badly. The other one over there. Yeah. And I gotta. Here's what was on the track frame. That's a good one. Actually, I cut them off. They're not. brackets are the brackets that held the track frames to those bars. Broken bolts, welded bolts. Anyways, I cut them all off. And what I did is I had some new ones made.
I think they're at the house.
Right there, I got a new one on. The other new one on. And same with this one here. New one on. New one on down there. There it is. The old side panels that we're not going to use at this point because we got the other replacements. Anyways, that's a bit of what's going on, been going on over a course of a long time.